Hey guys, this is Carl with Carl's Over Homestead. Hey, I want to give y'all a little update on what's been going on between working and cutting grass cutting grass. I ain't been really no work right now, but I've been cutting grass. I'm kind of medical leave right now, but I have been cutting some grass and everything, and cleaning up a little bit around here. We cleaned up this right here. This is we took one of the raised beds out right here. And everything, it was all warped up and looking really bad. So we took it out, and we're actually gonna put a big giant bed in here. Not a giant bed. We're gonna put a keyhole bed in here. It's gonna come from here, like where that line is right there. You see that line there? That's how big it's gonna be. There, and then it'll be a keyhole, a double bed or triple bed, or whatever you want to call it. It'll come in out here beside this one, about straight in that area there, and then come out this way. And that is some extra wood we got. There's some wood we're going to use that came out of the other mess that we had out here. We moved this thing over that way. I'll show you in a moment. We got all that cleaned up over there. Still got a little bit of stuff right there, and that tire we got to get rid of. The whole tire to the dump. They won't let me get rid of it out here. We're gonna go. Let me walk over here. You see, if you see here, it's cut right across there. All right, we're gonna go all the way in here to quite a bit further in. For now, be all the way up to this brush pile right here. There's a brush pile here. There's another one down there. One back in there, and another one in here. And what happened was, when they did this septic tank right here, the guy didn't know where the septic tank was, so he just started, in the field lines, he just started pushing everything up into the woods. These trees actually, all the woods actually came all the way out. I'll show you that. The woods came out to about right in here, was where the woods were at. And he pushed all of it in over there. And of course I got the blame for some of it, because I was down, I come in and cleaned his damn mess up. But anyway, that's beside the point. We got that done, and everything. And it was too rough for me to mow, so I lost my weed eater. It blew up on me last year, so it just all grew up. So now we got to get this all cleaned up and everything, which that'll give us a huge yard. Of course, we can't put a garden in here because the field lines are right here. Matter of fact, you can see one of them where he didn't bury it correctly. Let me see where it's right there. Right here where my foot is where one of them comes up out of the ground, where he connected them and just dropped it down, and he thought he had it buried, but he didn't have it buried. Done a lousy job. I'd have never hired him myself. I mean, I don't know. You get what you pay for. Anyway, I'm going to go back just behind those two trees right there. We will cut back there, come around, everything. We got most of this mess cleaned up. I got a little bit of stuff right there at the corner. That pile of stuff is new. That is another project for a later date. I'll show y'all how to do that. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool what I'm going to do with them. So something I found on the internet. So I'm going to show y'all that and everything. Whenever I get ready to do that, I'll video it. Okay. Now over here, not a lot's changed in this area right here yet, because as you see, we're burning, and all the stuff that was here, we're burning over here. Now, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna come all the way back over here. There's a building right back there, which is by that dead tree right there, and that tree right there. Okay, that's how far back we're going, all the way back in there. Okay, then to these trees here, this divides this house from the house next door. Part of that's mine, part of it's his. But the people that lived here before, as y'all know, filled it pumped full of trash, just junk. As you can see over there. Just look at that. Look at that. It's horrible what people do. You know, if you're gonna make a mess temporary, just clean it up. Put it in one big pile and clean it up. You know, there's no sense in just throwing shit everywhere. Excuse me, stuff everywhere. But anyway, I've got another thing, a project's coming up that I want to try to do later. I may need y'all's help on. it's going to be kind of a good thing, I think. I got to get all the details worked out, and if it works out, I'll let you know what it is. If not, then, well, you probably won't hear nothing about it. But anyway, that mess over there is got to be cleaned up. That is actually that thing right there, the little blue-green thing, sea blue, whatever you call it, blue-green. That thing is a brooder. It's a homemade brooder, 3-way brooder. I think I made a video about it. I don't remember if I did or not, but I think I did. If not, I will make a video. If anybody wants to see how that thing works, I will make a video because I have some baby chicks I got to take care of for a guy. And I'm going to clean my shed up a little bit. I got a bunch of stuff in there, stored in there right now. I can't get in there. And some more stuff out in the yard that we brought in to finish up my house. Insulation and some paneling, plywood and stuff like that. I'm going to use the paneling. It's purple. I'm going to flip the paneling upside down and put it in my kitchen so that I can put, I've got OSB board down, and I want to put linoleum down, and I can't on top of that. So what we're going to do is put the paneling down and then put a leveler and a sealer on it, and then put linoleum on top of that so that it don't wear the linoleum so quick, because it'll wear it where it's where the linoleum is. Man, these dogs going crazy just because somebody walked by. The linoleum will wear everywhere there's a crack, so you have to smooth that out. So anyway, that's what I got all this other stuff for. All this stuff here we've been burning little by little. You know, you have to break this stuff up. Look at this. It breaks really easy, see? And then you break it up like that. Yeah, it breaks so easy. And anyway, we break it up, throw it in there and burn it. That's what I've been doing. It takes a long time to do it. That's the reason it's taking so long to do this, because I don't want to build a great big fire out here. I got the woods here. There's leaves all up in there, dry leaves and stuff. There's dry grass all around here, and all this wood and stuff. I don't want to build a fire on the ground and take a chance of starting a big fire somewhere and burning somebody's house down or their shed or something like that. I don't want to do that, and that would be inconsiderate and wouldn't be very good of me. Man, y'all to see the worms in this mess right here. This cardboard I put down, there are worms to the galore. Man, I mean a bunch of them. But okay, project number 2 is going to be right here, where this cardboard is at. From here to the pallet fence over there, there's going to be another raised bed as big as that square is right there. From the edge of there, comes this way, back down this way, and back down that way. Y'all didn't even see that. Comes this way to the edge of the cardboard, and back all the way to that fence. Just a small, that area there will be another raised bed. It's going to be made out of these right here. I got a free supply of these, man, and so this is why I'm using this stuff, and I think it's going to work out perfect. That's the reason I'm getting rid of some of this other stuff I've got. Right here, 3x4s. They're rough cut 3x4s. They're not treated, so I'm going to use these to. They're 10 foot long, and I think these are 5 foot, 4.5 foot, something like that. The cross pieces, and then the longer pieces are 10 foot. And so I'm going to use those, and I'll show y'all how to do that whenever I build those. I'll have my wife come out, and we will. I'll have her video it and record it and everything so that I can show it to y'all. Oh, I was going to show you that wood. All the wood that I've got, all that purple wood. I've got a project inside the house I got to do. Like I said, I got to finish my flooring. I got a bathroom. My bathroom, I want to put something thicker besides paneling up on the wall. And so I got this quarter-inch plywood, and we're going to put that on the back wall, on the outside wall of the bathroom. It's not very big. And then some of the rest of the stuff is going in the shed to make to close the shed in. It's all it is 2x4 walls in there, and we want to. Sorry for the noise. I live downtown. We want to close the inside of the shed up insulate it and close it in. So I'm going to use some of this for that. Which, like I said, I got to get the insulation in the ceiling in the house and get it out of the shed. And some other stuff. I got some restaurant stuff in there, a drink machine, and some sinks and stuff like that. I got to get out of there temporarily and finish it up, put it all back in there. So, but anyway, I got a closet to build with these. I got to take all these in there and build a closet and some other little knick-knack things to build. I got to build some cabinets. We don't have any cabinets. We're just using whatever we can come across to right now. So I'm gonna build a few cabinets, countertops, and stuff like that in there. But the way the place is shaped, you really can't buy them. They got to be specially built because there's all kinds of windows. There's like 2 windows in there, and then you have so many doors going in and out of the kitchen. You don't have, you can't build a proper kitchen cabinet setup. So anyway, that's the reason that's happening that way. And so I've got this place. I don't have a key. Anyway, it needs a dryer. It's a good dryer. It's going to ruin sitting out here in the rain, but I ain't got no place to put it. So if anybody needs one, let me know. Just hit me up. I think my wife said she'd take $45 for it. Cash and carry. It needs a cord. You have to put a cord on it. But the lady we got it from guaranteed it to work. The washer did not work, but the dryer did. And we were going to put it in our house. And for some reason, my wife decided not to. She likes the one she's got. So, okay. Whatever. She may change her mind again. But either way, I got one. I'm going to have one that's a working dryer. The other one is rusted up here on the top. It had it got soap on it from the people that we got it from. And the soap had left it. Well, she was gone for a while from home, and anyway, it rusted the top of took the stuff off of it and rusted it up. It still works good. And then this is, this is practically, this is nice. So, she may end up doing that. But she's going to have to use her cord from that one to this one. So the whole thing you'll have to do is get a cord, and you can have a working dryer. So anybody wants it, $45 for that one or the other one, either one. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to cut this short because it's fixing to rain. And I don't need to buy another phone. So, y'all have a good night. And I hope I was informative. I know I'm sorry I haven't been showing y'all really anything informative as far as learning anything. I've got to get this place cleaned up before I can really show y'all anything. If y'all just bear with me, like I said, we're fixing to start some projects. As soon as we get all this finished, I'm gonna start some projects. We're gonna start getting this place cleaned up a little bit more, and like I said, we're gonna build that. We're gonna build that raised bed. We're gonna build this raised bed, and we got another raised bed we're gonna build back here, and everything. And then I've got to get a different weed eater. The weed eater, I bought a brand new weed eater, but it's junk. It's junk. I'm not gonna give a name brand, but it's just junk. And anyway, so I've got to get one or borrow one, rent one or something with a blade on it that I can get back in there and cut a bunch of that out. There's some dead trees in there. I want to get back there and cut all that brush out and then kill, get the dead trees out of there. And once I get the dead trees out of there and all that brush, I should have a little bit of sunlight coming in there. And there's some small saplings that's got to be took out. I've got some two great big trees that needs to be cut out because they're dying. And then I got one that's broke off, it's died. One half of it's dead and half of it's not. But anyway, I'm going to take the whole tree out because I know half of it's eventually all of it's going to die. So anyway, those are the projects. So stay tuned with me. Next week, Lord willing, next week I'm going to start this project with the front raised bed, and I will record this for you and show you how to do it. It's real easy. It's just easy. And get some field dirt and some topsoil and put in there. You can either buy bags or buy it bulk. I'm going to buy it bulk, or actually I have a guy, the worm guy knows another guy that's giving away topsoil, so I might go down there and get a couple truckloads of his that he's got and come down here and put it down, and then add some manure and some other stuff to it, and like some bone meal or something, and make sure it's what I want. And do some soil test on it, and then I want to do all this before Good Friday because I'm planting the day after Good Friday. I'm going to start planting, and I want to get this one done hopefully this week or next week. Next week or the next week. And then this one we got all summer to do this one because this is going to be my fall. I'm going to plant fall crop over here. So all this has got to be cleaned up before we do that. So all of this back here, this one here, we're going to bring it in here and level it up. That's the reason I'm putting all this grass back here, because I'm going to put that on the bottom and then put stuff on top of it and everything, because this is all unlevel and everything. So I want to level it up as much as I can so that we can put that raised bed in here and it'll be level. And it's still going to drain because it's going to drain out that way. And so it'll have good drainage. And I think it's going to turn out to be a good raised bed. And like I said, this will be my winter garden, because I'm actually going to eventually, if I stay here long enough, I'm going to put a hoop house over it, a large hoop house over it. This thing's going to be 10 by 10 or maybe a 10 by 20. I'm not sure just yet how long I want it, but we're going to go this direction or that direction. I'm not sure, but probably if I go a 10 by 20, it's probably going to go from that tree there and this post back there to that dead tree back there that I showed you there, right there. It'll probably go back there. So that's about 30 foot, 40 foot, something like that. So just depends. I hadn't decided about that yet. That's later on. So God bless y'all. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and hey, God bless.